All right, so now we can move on to part 2, which is the review of EXID's Full Moon, which is funny because their last album is called Eclipse.
Rant time.
Well,
although Jacob's not going to agree with us.
For one song.
Yeah.
One song, and then the rest two are just going to be... We're just... Like, my emotions with this album went from, like, here to here. It went from 0 to 100. It covered the entire spectrum, so let's just get into it.
Yep. Okay, so the title track is DDD, or Dart. Which is it's the first song, and I'm just gonna say right off the bat, Jacob won't agree with this because he said he liked it, but I think this is the worst high-profile K-pop single this year, easily.
Yeah, no, high profile, like we're not talking about like
not Wolwari,
not like Opa's
but like it's
level,
as bad as a Wolf.
I'm with you on that because wow,
so bad.
No
like
way.
I know,
I hate it.
It's Sin Sandong Tiger. What the hell happened between the last album and this album?
I don't know, but I think this song is just trash. Like it's so bad.
Is it worse than Cream? Is it worse than Cream?
I haven't listened to Cream in a long time, so I'd have to go back and listen to the
actually a good
instrumentals
song.
and
Still listen to it and be like,
but I think I would like Cream better than this. Yes, I think the reason I hate Cream is lyrics. Yeah, like the song is fine. This I think the drop of the chorus save it a bit. But just the verses are just like annoying and generic. Like that's all I could describe it as.
The way I see it, it kind of sounds like, okay, we tried that sort of R&B type thing. It didn't sell that well. Let's try to get another Up and Down. It just didn't work this time. It really sounds like definitely the song is trying to sound like they're going after Up and Down in terms of like.
Yeah, they definitely went back to their old style, but I don't know. It just doesn't have that catchiness to it that Up and Down or the other stuff had.
There's a fine line between catchiness and annoyance.
And annoying, and this is way in the annoying side.
And it's such a shame because the visuals for this MV are so
Jacob
good.
Just doesn't agree with anything we're saying. He's just sitting in the corner like,
I just feel like we're listening to different songs.
It sucks because I love the visuals on it. Freaking Hani has like pink hair. Jungwon got it all like amazing. Like Jungwon's bias wrecking me this entire thing. She looks gorgeous.
That was the other problem I have. Like the visual, like obviously they look great because it's EXID and they always look great. But the MV is just super generic too. It's like them with like colored backgrounds and like
I guess
not doing anything and like
the whole song, I guess like the aesthetic just seems really uninspired for what they were sort of like teasing in a way.
I was like, I don't know. I hated it. I literally think it's the worst song I've heard this year.
How I do my personal scaling when I scale by or I rate by individual songs. It's like 1 if I like it, 0.5 it's okay, 0 if I hate it. This actually gets a 0. Very rarely do I ever.
This literally, if this was just standard like fine EXID song, I would have I'm jumping ahead, but like this song literally dropped my album ranking down 2 whole points. I docked 2 points off this album because of this song.
God,
I hate it. Literally hate it. Okay, Jacob, why do you like it?
I don't know. I thought the whole thing was catchy and it flowed well. Like, I didn't really find anything to be generic or bad about it. Like just to preface this, like I'm really easy to please musically. You just have to not be like just like everybody else basically, and not be country music. And not be country music post 1970s. Anyways, that's a whole different thing for not this podcast. Anyways, I don't know. I thought the verses were good. The only the vocals were good. Hyerin and Seokji singing this song.
Yeah, so how they did it is, so on the recorded version for the album, it's Hyerin does she does the beginning part and then it switches to Seokji.
Yeah.
But for the live versions and for the MV, it's just all Hyerin. So yeah, they wrote it in such a way that she could just take the entire chorus for when Seokji is not unavailable to sing this. So yeah, it's interesting.
But then when she comes back, she can still.
Yeah, I've never really because I guess it's a unique situation where she's not really like out of the group. She's just like recovering or whatever, but she's good enough to sing the songs. So Yeah, it's definitely
just can't perform.
Yeah, it's a unique sort of situation they find themselves in.
Yeah. So, anyways, like literally the only thing I find that could be maybe annoying is the fact that Ellie chose the lyrics "dur dur dur dur." I don't know what that means in Korean, but like that literally means like you're calling someone stupid. In
Yeah, I guess it's just
like dur, dur, dur.
Of all the onomatopoeias you could have chosen, like "dur dur dur dur" might have.
It's like the sound
I could
in
probably
English,
name 100
it's the sound
like,
a
sort of
dumb
thing.
like a dumb person makes.
Yeah,
you
sort
know?
of. The thing I find generic about the chorus is that, well, again, the chorus is again there's such a dichotomy because the beat the beat gets amazing during the chorus, but the vocals, like I've heard that same exact vocal line in 100 songs, not even just EXID. I've heard that's like how the like where they choose to like go to like high notes and everything. I've heard it 100 times and it just annoys me. I guess my main sort of like gripe with this song is that, okay, there's nothing wrong with EXID going for a sexy concept. That's how they got famous.
That's their thing. Yeah,
that's their thing. It's just sexy concepts don't have to sacrifice artistry and musicality. Like there's a way that you can do both. Where this feels like they're just
Night Rather Than Day was awesome.
Yeah, like
exactly.
Either way, whether you like this or not.
Yeah, like in such a way, like Night Rather Than Day, even that was sort of sexy in a way. Like it just feels like they really like threw everything out the window and just trying to chase the like. Okay, we want a sexy concept again, but like you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that when it comes to like not everything has to be shuttered just to chase a sexy concept. And I want to see them like change it up. Like maybe somebody other than Shin Sang-dong Tiger, like somebody that can.
No, dude, I love his stuff.
Like normally I do too, but if he's gonna
he made all of the best 4-minute songs.
I know, and but maybe they need a change of like producer.
Oh, like switch up, yeah. Okay, as long as it's not Brave Sound.
Yeah, as long as it's not Brave Sound. Over again. But like maybe they need a change of pace because I don't think this is gonna cut it.
So they need to bring Skrillex in, is what you're telling me.
Hey, I wouldn't mind.
Oh
I mean,
God.
EXID doesn't necessarily work with like an electronic vibe, but they can make it work. I guess it's just the reason why I'm so passionate about this is because I actually like EXID's music. I know like they're only really popular because they're all sexy or whatever, but no, I actually like them as a group, which is why I expect so much more from them. That's why I'm so pissed off.
I have nothing to complain about.
I hate it. Moving on.
What a polarizing song.
It's
like EXO's
And no, the thing is that we're probably gonna get downvoted for this because
I don't care.
We're the only people that are actually like have the actually want to say something like this because
don't downvote me.
Because everyone's gonna be saying like, oh, this is a bop, oh, this is amazing, but like no, I don't see that.
Only do 2/3 of a downvote, please.
That's rounded up to a downvote, unfortunately.
Round down.
Okay, moving on to Too Good For Me. And this is exactly what should have been the title track.
Yes!
This is an EXID song. Like, good EXID song.
This sounds like something, it's I guess, a bit more upbeat than what they did on Eclipse, but, like, they're going for, like, the 90s R&B style. It kind of sounds like an SES song in a way. But, like, this works well.
Yeah, it showcases her singing really well.
Rather than Eclipse, this reminds me of something that would have been on, what was LAE on? What was that called again?
LAE.
LAE?
I forget.
Was that actually the name of the album? Street.
It might have. Oh, yeah.
Sounds like something that was on
yeah,
Street.
So
like,
Street was fine. Street was a fine album. Yeah.
No, Street was an awesome album, actually.
Again, it's just like Street was amazing. Eclipse was amazing. God.
This album is good, but ruined by a horrible title track. This is exactly what I want from EXID. Like, I don't.
This could have had a really awesome
else to say
MV
about it.
too. Like, I could see it being like a space themed almost, like, for some reason, like just from the beat vibe. I guess.
It's very electronic and like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like CGI effects and whatnot.
Yeah. Moving on to Dream, which is Solji's solo, and it's a ballad, as you'd expect. But it picks up with some like guitar and synth during the chorus.
I love this song though, actually, because she can hit high notes. Like that high note in like during the chorus is ridiculous.
Well, Solji is like
she's a vocal
Eunji from
trainer.
A-Pink, where she's supposed to be a vocal trainer. So
Yeah, like she's
she
crazy.
can hit any note basically.
Yeah, it's insane. But normally I hate ballad sort of things, but this kind of sounds like a 70s sort of like almost disco inspired like that sort of thing. It sounds like what my parents would listen to. I guess maybe that's why I like it. But yeah, it works well, and I'm just glad she's doing music again because this was amazing.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, and it's another person that kind of also reminds me of is maybe like someone like, I don't know, like Whitney Houston or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
that's sort of like maybe like 70s,
pop
80s,
ballad
like sort
kind
of
of
like
thing.
pop ballad sort of thing, which
Yeah.
works with Solji because she can hit the range of
Yeah,
somebody
she
like
can,
a Whitney Houston.
She can really do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solji's my bias in EXID, so I've been missing her.
Which is kind of a shame that it feels like a lot of their music doesn't necessarily utilize her, like the fullest potential of her vocal range, because it's pop music doesn't necessarily like call for like this level of high note, but nah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining. I really, really love power ballads, so
Yeah, this is.
I really
yeah.
like the song.
Yep. Next is Alice featuring Pink Moon, which is the Jungwa solo.
Pink Moon is the producer. He's like a SoundCloud.
Oh, as a producer. I was gonna say like I didn't hear anyone else sing or anything, so I assumed it was a producer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
kind of been a trend lately, though. Just like going to like actual like SoundCloud producers and just asking them to do songs for big K-pop groups. Because I mean, that's how Tax
I mean, I
started
don't see
out.
why not. You can get the
Yeah.
nice, like, the cool, like, indie vibe from a lot of them.
Yeah,
so.
this song definitely
Yeah.
gives you an indie vibe.
Yeah, this is just like a funky electronic dance track. Definitely sounds like a SoundCloud producer song.
That's probably why I like
the type
it.
of stuff I expect from SoundCloud.
Like this song, like it's like a perfect storm of SoundCloud production, like electropop, indie vibe. I love like the vocals on it and freaking like this song and like the MV for like DDD is like shooting Jungwa up into like the bias stratosphere or something. I don't know. I'm sorry, Hani, but like this
He
song
was
is
my
amazing.
bias until Hani showed up on variety shows.
I know, I love Hani, but I know I'm so conflicted, like just in every aspect when it comes to this album.
Yeah, no, mine was always between Solji and Hani. Like ever since I first saw EXID.
And then no, I like
with,
Ellie too.
I Feel Good.
This is the worst group when it comes to like trying to pick a bias.
It's really funny though how I found EXID, because I found them through I Feel Good and I figured they would just never be popular. It's just that this song is super catchy. Then all of a sudden Up and Down.
No, I never
Yeah,
found them
like,
until Up and Down.
I even listened to Up and Down the day it came out because I knew I liked EXID. And then like that didn't actually become popular until like
Yeah, until
6
way
months
later.
later.
The fan cam.
Yeah.
The fan
Yeah,
cam.
and then
that
they
saved
started
the world.
promoting it again.
Yeah, I didn't find out until the fan cam.
Yeah. Jacob, what do you think of this song?
Yeah, I like it. It's a good electronic song. It reminds me of something like off of maybe like an FX album, something like that.
Yeah, probably because they have
if I had
that
to
they have that
compare.
indie sort of electronic vibe going for it. So that's
Yeah.
probably why we like it too.
Yeah, I really like it. It's like a mix between like Free Somebody and Four Walls.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that deep house, and then it's kind of like the deep
Yep.
house that you hear from like London Noise with like what you hear from FX. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next is Weekend.
The Weeknd,
the
like
weekend.
Weeknd.
the singer.
Which is the Ellie and Hani song. Which is like another funky electronic track that EXID does.
How are the
But-
lyrics?
I wasn't actually paying attention to the lyrics that much. Why are they bad?
I wasn't either.
Okay.
Just because
but yeah,
Ellie
like-
is in the song.
Yeah. Hani singing and Ellie rapping like fits really well.
Yeah,
And then has like a glitchy bridge that I liked a lot.
Yeah, like the vocal chopping is really nice.
Yeah.
But Ellie actually sings in this, which is amazing because I love Ellie's voice when it comes to her actually singing. So it's so underutilized.
yeah. I also like this song. This gives me like a similar vibe, but like I really, really like hearing Hani be able to take on like a main vocal position.
Yeah.
Because she's actually a really good singer. Along
Yeah, she
with,
is.
Yeah,
Kaden
She
and-
does get
and Solji.
overshadowed as like being forced as the visual.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she has to go into sub vocal with Jungwa.
Yeah, with Jungwa.
Yeah, which kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
And-
Which is kind of nice. Not necessarily not that I don't want Solji kicked out of the group or whatever, but it's nice that on like in the last album, like Night from Day, like they
Night Rather Than Day.
they got to share. It feels like she got to like get more of a lead vocal sort of
Yeah.
position. So yeah. It's a nice problem to have, I guess. It's just it feels like just in general, EXID just needs to be better utilized.
Well, like if you want an example, like Solji and Hani actually have a subunit that goes under a different name. I don't remember what it's called, but like they were really good in that song.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
It's from back before they were popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what that song was called.
It's like the Sistar 19, basically.
Yeah, I'll find it and then I'll link it.
My boy. And last is Foolish, which is the hit him solo, which it's also a ballad. But it slowly builds up instruments and starts with just piano and then adds guitar and drums. And then there's a sick guitar solo at the end. So I really liked it.
You love your guitar
really
solos and piano ballads.
I do. It's awesome. I love like power ballad type stuff.
Yeah, this one wasn't bad, but again, it just shows how good. It just shows how amazing all the vocalists are in EXID. Mm-hmm. So they don't have to settle for like putting out like just generic sounding like pop songs all the time. There's just so much. For real,
they could. Oh my god, I would love it if they like stepped back and did like an acoustic song with like Ellie rap and stuff like that, kind of like an unplugged sort of thing. That would be super cool if EXID did something like that with like really good like powerful vocals and stuff. I would be down for that. As long as the song's catchy, so it catches on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like this song as well. It's very similar to Dreamer. It's not exactly the same, obviously. Yeah. It's fits that power ballad category that I like so much already. So yeah, I like the song.
So overall, like I said before, I dropped 2 full points. God. So for me, it's 4 out of 6 for song, 1 out of 3 for style, and 1 out of 1. So 6 out of 10. It would have been an 8. I would have done 5 out of 6, 2 out of 3, and 1 out of 1. But like literally, if you just dropped DDD off this list and then gave Too Good to Me like, I don't know, just an okay music video, like it doesn't have to be special, like this would have been an 8 or 9 easily. But this is a 6 out of 10 for me because of DDD.
It's just that polarizing that
it's so
like
let's not get back into it again. We already ranted for like 10 minutes DDD, on like, how much we hate it.
Like DDD definitely ruined this album because the rest of this album is amazing. It's amazing. Like I gave it I gave a 5 out of 6 for the music. That's how much that's how much
even
I like
with
it.
DDD,
like despite the fact that I hate DDD so much. Like 5 out of 6 for music, 1 out of 3 for concept, 1 out of 1 for bias, so 7 out of 10 for me. And I was this close to giving it an 8 out of 10 despite DDD, but it's just like I have to be hard on them because I have to because I expect so much more out of EXID musically. I have to.
Yeah, like I said, I would have given it 8 or 9 easily, but I hate it that much.
Yeah.
Like I've never hated a K-pop song this much.
Like not even Cream.
Like, God. Not even Cream. No, I just hate Cream because the lyrics. The song itself is good. This song, I just like I literally cannot listen to this song.
It's worse than Gossip Girl by Rainbow. Until your head, till my head.
I could listen to those songs.
No, maybe not as bad as those, but like this is
okay.
The chorus saves it for this one at least.
The chorus, the chorus I do like, but just like. I think the verses are on par with those 2 songs that Jacob just mentioned, and how annoying they are to me.
God, man, you guys are crackheads.
Like pretty much all you have to do is just replace the verses, or at least replace the beat on the verses. Like do like some SoundCloud magic shit or whatever, like what they did with like Signal and with I like with Pristine, like. You just have to do some like crazy magic with it, and this song's amazing immediately. Like it wouldn't take too. Like it's just that like one thing that just like what makes us hate the song so much.
Ruins the whole song.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, Jacob, what's your ranking? You're probably the highest out of all.
Jacob's definitely the highest.
10 out of 10.
I gave it an 8 or a 9.
5 out of 6 for music.
9.
Like, I think DDD is a good song. Everything else is really good. I would agree that DDD is probably the worst song in the album, but I don't think it's bad at all. And then 2 out of 3 for concept. Like you said, the music video is nothing special. I thought it was kind of cool, but like simplistic, I guess. And their outfits and stuff were really good. And also Hani's hair.
Oh,
Honey
I love
Sarah's
Pink Hair.
amazing.
Amazing.
It sucks that like they have such nice visuals, but the music video didn't really take it anywhere. But
Yeah.
I love her hair.
And then
I love
101,
Pink Hair,
and then 101 for bias point. So I gave it an 8 out of 10. So 7
So it's a
overall.
7 overall.
7 overall.
Haha,
So
seal
it's
of
still
approval.
I would give the album a seal of approval.
album
I would
gets a seal
give
of
the title
approval.
track a
DDD,
Walwari tier.
I would like delete.
Title track is a Walwari tier.
Like I will buy this album and find a way
I was
to
gonna
like
say-
to find a way to delete DDD off the CD. I hate it that much. I will scrub it or something like that. I don't know.
I literally might do that on iTunes.
Yeah, no, I'm not adding this to my
not download
playlists.
that song. Like, oh my god, it's so bad.
Are you
Okay.
just gonna individually buy all the songs?
No, I'll buy the
Except for
album
DDD.
and then just delete, like, not download DDD, not add it
see.
to my library,
It'll forever be a stain on your library.
just like Cream.
Yep. Anyways,
Why
we
do
can go
I
into-
even listen to EXID?
You hate them so much.
I don't hate them. I hate Ellie.
No, I love Ellie. She's adorable.
Everything that's wrong with the EXID is Ellie.
Man, I just wanted to see them live, and then they just had
Yeah,
to duck.
God, like they've like teased us so goddamn much, and no.
God.
Okay.
Anyways, I really couldn't choose an exact favorite, but if you put a gun to my head and told me to choose a favorite, it'd probably be Bleed.
Bleed. Yeah, it's my favorite straight hip hop. IU and Epic, like IU feature is my favorite. Like
The beat is so
Bleed.
good.
Bleed is the best Epic High song ever written. Like not even like